So when it comes to the realm of your feelings, the area of your emotions, the area where your heart chakra lies at, and the things that you want to initiate behind closed doors, as far as how you feel about things, may not be translated as the same way as the logical expression as far as how it comes out and things like that. Because the moon sign basically is like one of your lightest cloths, basically, and it indicates like your not even your early, it just indicates your heart chakra energy, what temperament is it at, and things of that nature. And so knowing how your moon is personally is different from how you express yourself externally and things like that. So you understanding where your things are influenced from as far as how you feel about things, because people got different types of feelings. Some people don't even got feelings as far as what traditionally would be seen as feelings, because feelings in esoteric is related to the female, the number 2, having the ability to relate, to have empathy and sympathy, and there's different evolutions of that and things like that, different ways of doing that outcome and things like that, and things of that nature. And so when we're trying to activate our right brain energies, trying to free our feelings, pay attention to what's going on to our realm of feelings, we might want to look at the things we do objectively, because those are the things that it stems from in the first place. And so all those things are really just concoctions, things that you made based on how you feel and how you think, which is just made your beliefs and things like that. So you have this ideal that you put so much energy into, that you emotionalized and became passionate about it, but that thing may not serve you, because it's just a belief. I believe it's just something that you just believe in. Basically, it's not actually a knowing. There's a difference between a knowing and a belief. Okay, I believe in Jesus Christ, I believe in Allah. All those are beliefs. Those are not actually like actual objective statements. But if you understand the subjectivity of the statement, looking at examples of how people feel about their reality, oh damn, how do I feel about this person? Why does this person make me feel this way when I look at them move, and how they feel about themselves, their temperament, and things like that? So your area of your feelings is going to remind you of a lot of things. Is basically your heart's going to be another one in your brain, your gut. Your heart is all brains. All these is just brains and shit like that. All these is just different ways of sensing and experiencing reality and going in and out of it and things like that. Because this is just like an electrical capacitor. This is just the same wheel. This is the same shit, just like a mimic body of this body of water that we're on. And right now, we're on this motherfucker's heart chakra and shit like that. So we're actually literally on the heart chakra. And if you're on America on top of that, you're literally on the heart chakra of this motherfucker we're on and shit like that. So you're kind of like gonna be able to be more free and things like that in that area of feelings and things like that, being able to experience that, being able to travel around and things like that, because that's the physical landscape, and the physical landscape of your land, what you see, what you visualize, what you feel, what you intake with your 5 senses, how you experience reality individually, that's gonna lead you to a conclusion based on the landscape visually and how it feels to you, as far as the temperament that the weather gives off. And it changes as well, because the spirits, the lights, the consciousness that the planets are shooting out, as far as an awareness, that create constructions of things that we can use as tools to build this reality and shit like that, that's happening simultaneously. So you gotta keep that in mind also in this motherfucking shit. So you're gonna look at how, for example, the Arabs and shit like that dress or the people on the eastern continent lands and shit like that, as far as the Middle East, the northern Arabia, Nile area. Well, no, the Egyptians didn't really do that, but you can see the mentality that played out over there, because that's a whole blood cell group. That's a whole, organ, glands. That's a whole group of people right there. So literally, it's like people be walking versions of the monad and things like that. And if you don't know what that is, that's just basically alchemy versions of the wheel of life that we see before us, because there's a blueprint to everything, and everything is transparent, and everything is very simple, but based on these definitions that these Masons and these Jews and these Jesuits be putting out in their curriculum, and our schooling system and things like that, entertainment and things like that, making people pay attention to certain things and shit like that dumb down people's frequencies by you not even using your attention properly, because you literally beam out and you create your reality. So people can see, hold on, this person is not shooting out fear. This person is just busting mental nuts all the time. This person is just busting mental orgasms everywhere, all day. Let's go, even at sleep maybe. I don't know. Well, at sleep now you do. If you actually take a good feeling and you actually cultivate a good feeling before you sleep, you can actually wake up with that feeling, because you got to program your experience when you go to sleep. You don't just leave yourself open and shit like that. Oh, and how I'm praying to Allah. Oh, Allah, Allah protect me. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The average person probably look at this and be like, yo, this person just said something stupid. But nah, you need to understand that that's not shit. And that's actually another man's intellectual property. And you're actually sucking on another man's dick. Now, it's okay to, you know, admire what's going on, learn, you know, be like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing. That's what's going on. Oh, okay, okay. You know, and you connect the points on your own, and you observe what that other party is doing, and you know, what type of systems that they are creating and shit like that, to even be able to harness that type of energy and things like that. Because things are internal first. Because if you don't have abundance internally first, and that abundance is a feeling, envy is a feeling, hate is a feeling, anger is a feeling. All these things is feelings. But then we construct them on our left brain, and things like that. So sometimes even the allegory of Adam and Eve, sometimes, like, you know, you might let a feeling over control your logic and things like that, and put you in an area or a situation, a circumstance you'll be looked at back later like, how the fuck did I even end up in that? Because you wasn't even really thinking. Your feelings actually took over. So that's you letting your internal woman, you're not being able to control your ocean, your waters, you know, and because water holds memory. So with water, you can literally summon dispositions and shit like that. Like water is crazy, bro. Water is insane. Water literally just is one of the elements that transforms in life. But water, man, I mean, you know, I don't subscribe to one of them. I subscribe to all of them, you know, fire, water, air, earth. Being able to see, have your own imagination about something, seeing things, you're being able to burn and see through your reality, being able to sustain yourself, you know. Water, you being able to hold those emotions in, you having feelings and shit like that about that vision that you just saw. So now you're honing in about that vision. That's why you observe what you want to observe. Even if someone wants to create a wave force, a space, you know, a space expansion around you, just push your own force and things like that. And you maintain that disposition, because your aura, your total field, the energy that you're pushing out is always activated. But the thing is, you might not be in a good train of thoughts and feelings to give that aura, you know, a boost and things like that. Because your aura should be so high that motherfuckers look at you and be like, why is that nigga glowing, bro? You know what I'm saying? They start calling you Mr. Glowing. They'd be like, damn, what's that nigga on, bro? It's real shit. That's just how it be. So, because everybody is doing the same thing. Everybody's reacting the same. Everybody is approaching things the same way. Everybody is just lost in these legions. Now, I'm not mad at no legions. At least go create your own legion. At least go create your own system. You be the next Muhammad. You be the next Ban Khashalaka. You be the next Joseph Ben Josephus, or you be the next, you know, you be all those things. Real shit. You don't let another person's intellectual property motherfucking slap you like a Quran book and be like, you know what I'm saying? You could observe it, you can read it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, once you know the game, you know the game. Real shit. So what's that? All those things are different realms and realities inside of the human, you know what I'm saying? We have different evolutions for feelings and thoughts. There's certain levels of thought that, you know, result in certain rituals and things, and certain levels and certain feelings that, you know, are feelings. So, but these things are categorized in many different ways. This is why you even have the what's it called? Basically the Jewish way of talking about degrees, deacons, nakashatras, things like that. You just turn them into these planets, orbits. You just turn it into a mathematical sequence, and you start making stories about these points and things. That, okay, this point is relative to that point. What should I do about this point? Like, okay, this is my idea, this is my problem. Okay, this is my solution. Okay, so is this a replicatable system that I could do? Okay, let's go do that. What does it lead to? What does it manifest? So that led them to, let's say, be able to control the world and use their point of view of the world and be able to go in it really deep, to the point that, like, these Jews and Jesuits, you know what I'm saying? They're not deep or nothing, but like, it's the justification and, like, you know, the proclamation and the, well, you can't blame them. Their family kind of controlled the world for a long time, so they ain't just gonna let go of what they control. Ain't nobody gonna do that. If you come to my house, you wanna steal my car, most likely I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna let you do that. So ain't no government just gonna get up and be like, oh yeah, let's give power back to the people. You can make them feel bad if you practice, if you know what you're doing. But I mean, like, you don't even need to do that. You just gotta set a whole new example. But these motherfuckers, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh god damn, they be sniping motherfuckers and shit. Real shit. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at them though, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be holding on to their turf like, this is mine, I want all this. Nigga, you gonna die anyways, so the fuck? Actually, but some of them be coming back though, that's the thing, so. These motherfuckers, these Jews, these Jesuits just be walking around like, oh yeah, we ruled the world the last 100, 200, 300 years. Oh yeah, let's do it again. Jewish power. Could be a whole little cartoon show right there. Just give you guys an idea. Pay me $1 million, YouTube. Stop lying. Stop lying to the people. YouTube. I say I'm not mad at. I am mad at YouTube, but YouTube be lying to the people. I say YouTube be getting too logical. YouTube be promoting some shit. I am mad at YouTube though. Hey YouTube, keep me on your platform, okay? I'm not mad at you, okay? It's called freedom of rights. It's called freedom of rights, okay? And that shit gave me to a certain height. But yeah. Anyways, real shit. When it comes to your feelings, always hone into good feelings. After you see what you want to see, fire. After you create water, memory around that fire that you just created, you hold on to that, you pull that in, you anchor it into reality, just like the anchor of a ship. You gotta go somewhere esoterically with your mental spaceship on these heavenly waters and these heavenly spaceship and these Krispy Kreme donuts and these motherfucking Skittle rainbows and shit like that with your motherfucking mind, create a spaceship and be able to, you know, anchor there and sustain that mentality and that reality. Hone in on that, you know, create anchor that so you can bring that feeling in when you it just becomes literally a part of your space eventually, because you're literally programming yourself. Like all these shows that you see about the Dragonborn or The Witcher 3, Geralt of Rivia, all these things are just things that you could do already, but you don't have a purpose, you don't have a reason, you're not clear about what is it that you're specifically good about, so you get lost in doing multiple other things, including myself. I'm talking about myself right now. So I get lost in doing multiple different things without having clarity on because why? You have too many different minds, you have too many feelings, you've created too many spaceships, you created too many orbs. All you have to do is just choose what you want, a motherfucking anchor on that shit, and just watch for it. Who gives a fuck what, you know, reality thinks about what you want? You gotta just well, I mean, like, I don't know, I guess deep. But anyways, you can't necessarily want what everybody else wants, but what you want and what you need is independent to you. And you gotta look at your own blueprint. You gotta look at yourself to understand where is it that you're coming from a mental space as far as your personal feelings, because you don't express those things like other people and things like that and shit like that. So, and we get lost in logic. We get deeply lost in logic about these emotions and these you know, passions and desires and things like that, and we start justifying them about how can it go my way, how can it go this way, and things like that. So it gets really deep because we use our minds wrong, and all these practices, all these theologians, all these preachers, all these 21st motherfucking century demons and shit like that, motherfucking harnessing earth on the highest motherfucking levels, and they ain't even shit themselves, and they're using someone else's motherfucking name, someone else's energy. That's like saying, yeah, like, you know, my daddy has a house and I work for him. It's not like it's a bad thing, but you know, it's kind of like bragging. It's kind of like you don't really need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. It's not about where you come from personally. It's about what you built. It's about what you built on your own. If you don't build nothing on your own, then and you look at somebody, yeah, look at what this person did. I know. Let's let this person take care of it. This person is famous. Nah, you gotta take care of things on your own. As far as how you build reality, you gotta look at your life geometrically. You gotta start looking at these situations, these houses, these places, these circumstances of life where you participate and where you put your specific energies in and things like that. Because chances are is that you go after certain things more passionately than other people in certain areas. There's certain things that you appreciate, love, and value that, you know, other people don't, but you do, and shit like that. There's certain realms of ideas, certain realms of feelings that you go into that other people don't. You know what I'm saying? All these just realms that we go into with our mind, and we bring into something here and shit like that. And we be having multiple bodies in other places too. We don't just be knowing it and shit like that. So anyways, yeah, y'all, real shit. Don't forget, take care of your realm of feelings. Always nurture yourself, right? When you feel a negative vibration that's acidic, that's kind of like, you know, making you do things that you don't really want to do things that you don't really like, be out of character as far as, you know, what you're being and what you're doing is not the same, so you're constantly doing two different things, and you don't know how to bring that into your reality. And sometimes you might not even have examples of people physically in front of you doing it, or just examples in your environment. So when God wanted to bring something new into reality, it's kind of difficult because it's like a lot of people's not paying attention to the new rays, to the new energies coming on Earth. A lot of people just paying attention to the programs that these Jesuits and Masons and they motherfucking corporations underneath them, and they motherfucking based on their knowledge and what they accumulated, because they're strong in the mind and things like that. They know how to sit down on one weight. They know how to like last you in a run basically around the ecliptic and shit like that. So they just know how to like outlast people and shit like that. So they just be like knowing all types of shit from experimentations and all types of shit, all types of data, man. The real shit. These niggas got capabilities, but I'm not mad at them. I got capabilities too. My shit is astral, dog. So you know, I come and smoke shit. I come and smoke motherfuckers. But yeah, that's the realm of feelings. Take care of your shit and don't doubt yourself, because you always know what's going on in your life. You better believe that.